They're both bisexual. They do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bryshere Gray left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
And about Bryshere's mom, I'ma kick you in your pussy and then I'ma go to work North Philly style. Fuck you and Charlie. You happy now? He's a gay star. Are you happy now, Andy? For a book that didn't sell. I hope that new husband of yours leaves you. And maybe it's time you tell your son why his father is really in jail, his biological father, for all of his life and what you had to do with it. You can see
Bryshere Gray and August Alsina are absolutely shaking right now because Allie Carter just dropped one of the wildest bombshells we've heard all year. After she came forward exposing their secret gay relationship, it turns out the truth behind the Will and Jada saga runs way deeper than anyone expected. While Will and Jada were busy using these young men as their own personal boy toys, Bryshere and August were apparently getting down behind the scenes too, having their own freak-offs away from the cameras. And according to folks close to the situation, that's when August finally realized he was into men after all.
because of Charlie, see? And Charlie had promised her all kinds of things. And all she had to do was pretend to be a broken down single mom who worked her way up through the ghetto and raised a superstar for television, when the truth is she wasn't nothing but a drug dealer's whore.
And honestly, if you've been paying attention, the signs were there. Bryshere Gray started showing that same shift after his alleged mentorship with Will. He went from young Hollywood star to posting on OnlyFans. And suddenly, all his content featured men. No women, no mix, just him and other guys. So yeah, it's clear something changed. And this story goes deep, y'all. Let's unpack it. As most of y'all already know, Bryshere Gray broke into the industry at just 17 when he landed his breakout role on Empire. For a moment, it seemed like he was about to be the next big thing. Charming, talented, with every door in Hollywood opening for him.
That bitch came to me and begged me for my help. I told her to get the away from Charlie. I did everything that I could do to get Bryshere, to help her get Bryshere out of California into Chicago safe, to be ready for filming. She knew she knew what Will did to him.
But everything took a dark turn when his then manager, Charlie Mack, introduced him to Will Smith and Diddy for what they called a mentorship program. According to multiple insiders, including Jaguar Wright, that mentorship wasn't mentorship at all.
You and Charlie Mack. They're trying to slay him out so he'll feel too embarrassed to file his lawsuit against Diddy for what Will and Diddy did to him. With Jaden and Justin present, that tape exists.
It was allegedly long, disturbing freak-off sessions that lasted for days. And after that, Bryshere was never the same. He went from being one of Hollywood's most promising young black actors to a man battling serious addiction issues, spiraling out of control, and racking up arrest after arrest. He started treating jail like a revolving door.
I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation. He gave me his blessing, and I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life.
In 2020, his then wife ran to a nearby gas station begging for help, claiming Bryshere had strangled her until she was in and out of consciousness. When the police arrived, he locked himself inside his house and refused to come out.
Bryshere Gray, one of the stars of the hit show Empire. Tonight, we're seeing hours of new video from his July arrest that ended with his wife flagging down police and telling them the actor had assaulted her for hours inside their Goodyear home. The bizarre jailhouse interview lasting for 2 hours as they try to piece together a chaotic chain of events.
SWAT had to be called in, and after hours of tense negotiations, he finally surrendered. Fast forward to 2022, arrested again, this time convicted of aggravated assault against another woman he'd been seeing. Everyone thought that was rock bottom, but then Jaguar Wright came forward again. revealing even darker details. According to her, Bryshere's mother, Andrea Mayberry, was the one who gave Charlie Mack permission to hand her son over to Will Smith for that so-called mentorship. Later, Andrea allegedly came to Jaguar crying, saying she regretted every bit of it. Jaguar said she begged Andrea to pull Bryshere away from Charlie Mack, who was the main link between her son, Will, and Diddy, but Andrea didn't. And those men allegedly kept using Bryshere until there was nothing left of him. Now here's where things really twist. Around the same time Bryshere was dealing with all that, Jada Pinkett Smith was starting her own situation with August Alsina. If y'all remember, in 2020, August revealed he'd been in an affair with Jada, and that Will had literally given him his blessing. He later admitted he regretted getting sucked into their world, saying he gave too much of himself to people who only used him for their private pleasures. By the time he got out, his soul was shattered, and speaking out was the only way he could start to heal. But what August didn't say publicly is that it was Bryshere who encouraged him to come clean in the first place. Jada initially denied everything, but when the pressure built, she and Will sat down for that now infamous red table talk, where she dropped the entanglement line that shook the entire internet. She admitted August was her boy toy, but said she didn't think it was anybody's business.
Situation that I considered private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's business.
Yeah.
But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
When I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided.
I was done with you.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely.
According to her, she turned to August during a rough patch in her marriage, and since they were already close, she decided to feel good again. And remember that part where August said Will gave him permission? Jada flipped it, saying Will didn't need to because she gave permission to herself.
And I could give permission in that particular circumstances myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker.
The whole thing sounded messy, but when Will asked her directly why she did it, her answer was simple. She said she just wanted to feel good.
Just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
That one sentence made the internet explode. Just when it seemed like the chaos had settled, Allie Carter reappeared, and she wasn't holding back. She claimed Bryshere Gray and August Alsina were secretly having an affair with each other. Now, Allie has dropped wild stories before, but this one had the entire internet in disbelief. According to her, this was the real reason Bryshere pushed August to go public, because the two of them were already emotionally entangled, long before the world knew. Many fans now believe both Bryshere and August experienced what people call their gay awakenings during those freak-offs with Will and Jada. And while no one can say Will directly caused it, it's hard to ignore how drastically both men changed afterward. Before all this, August was only linked to women. Afterward, he entered a long-term relationship with a man, and they're still together today. Bryshere started with trans women on his OnlyFans, then fully transitioned to men. Whether you believe it's coincidence or connection, people online are convinced this pattern is too strong to ignore. One viewer summed it up perfectly. It's heartbreaking how parents sell their kids just for fame and money. They throw them to the wolves just to get ahead. Another said, Bryshere needs to sue Will Smith, Diddy, and his mother because they ruined him. So now I gotta ask y'all, what do you think? Do you believe Allie Carter's claims about Bryshere and August? Do you think Will's world played a role in what happened to these men? Or were they already living that life behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm reading all of them. And if you made it this far, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Pop Juice Exposed for more wild industry secrets, and share this video with someone who needs to hear the truth. Because trust me, the next story, it's even messier. You won't believe who's about to get exposed next. Stay tuned, stay curious, and as always, this is Pop Juice Exposed signing off. See you on the next one.